every time I was at his car, I would just start clapping, and he would like have to remember that he told me that. Otherwise, I would be like, "Your car is broken, Grandpa."
That's so cute.
Okay.
So I'm a dumb kid too.
But no, my friends have always said that like if I were to have like my mental stats would be like slightly below average charisma, incredibly high intelligence, abysmal wisdom.
Yeah, your wisdom's non-existent.
All of my stats would be in the negatives.
No,
I don't
you're-
think
you're-
that. I think you'd be dead.
You're a pretty intelligent individual. So I'd say like at least your intelligence would be high.
If all your stats were negative, you would literally be in a coma.
No, like negative modifiers.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say negative numbers, you would be conscious.
Speaking of conscious,
Waiting on Al.
yep.
Yeah, we sure are.
What do you think?
Definitely, I definitely realized that.
What do you think your highest D&D stat would be?
Cause
Maybe charisma.
Think
So I-
charisma? Okay.
I think mine would probably be charisma because I talk.
mine would be wisdom.
Ugh, I think you're kind of bullshit this there.
I would say
mine-
intelligence.
No,
actually.
it's not because
Mine
mine.
would
It's
be
not because I'm good. Mine's not because like my other stats, or not because my wisdom would be high. It's just my other stats wouldn't be high.
You'd have
So
like
de
a 10,
facto,
a 10 in wisdom and everything else.
I
is
would
seven.
like to give myself a 12 if I could.
So you're the glass
No.
cannon.
I
Like, I don't-
have normal
don't-
wisdom basically.
I feel like most of us would have like fairly normal shit. I actually think my intelligence would probably be further down. I think I would have a negative.
No.
No.
I think you're pretty smart. Like I know this is like a weird way to say it, but I've met Chris. I don't think he'd be with somebody who's stupid.
I have no
How do you get
comment.
with Tristan then?
To
Sorry,
be fair,
Tristan.
I don't think his family would allow would be with anybody that's stupid. Let's be honest here.
Well,
Tristan just acts smart.
his mother fucking made that comment about me getting my associate's degree not being actually worth it.
Well, you
That's
can,
crazy.
You can tell her that college really isn't worth it these days. So
Well, no, so
Depends on
He
your
was-
degree.
he was saying that an associate's degree isn't a degree and that I shouldn't be proud of graduating, basically.
did you ask her if she had a degree?
She does probably.
Does, yeah.
Does she have 4-year?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me guess. Is it in like history?
Sociology.
No, math.
No.
Math and English, I think. Math and
Really?
So actually, I think she might have a master's. I don't know. She taught, but she's older, so like I don't know if they required a master's at that point.
Mhm. Was she a professor or was she like a high school teacher?
High school for like a brief moment before she started living off David's money.
You only need a bachelor. I think you still only need a bachelor's to teach.
So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, my
Interesting.
my plan is after I get my full degree, I plan on going for my doctorate, and then going to research, and then after a few years go into teaching.
I'm planning on getting my doctorate just to be a psychologist. That's it.
Yeah, you plan on going clinical. I plan on going research.
I plan on getting my bachelor's, and we'll figure it out from there.
Oh, dude, how was your final?
It sucked.
Oh,
I-
no.
Like
Did you pass?
my Beckett teacher gave me a 90 on my paper. I don't know why. I did not have an ending. Like, but dude, I half-assed that Watchmen paper. Like, you think more people will be writing about nihilistic elements in Watchmen, right?
One of the characters is. Wait, hold up! Whoa! Hold up! The entire thing is about different outlooks on morality.
Yeah, the closest thing I could find was like theology, like like the philosophy of what do you do in a godless world, and that leaned more toward the religious angle, and that was one paper.
Wait, that's ridiculous because like what is it? One of them is a utilitarian, one of them is a materialist, one is a an utter just absurdist. Like the comedian's an absurdist. Like he's perfect to write an absurdist piece on.
You see, if I was smart enough, I would have specifically called him out as an absurdist, but I'm not that smart.
He is. He's a textbook absurdist.
I mean, his name is literally the comedian because the world is a joke. Yeah, he's an absurdist.
With Dr. Manhattan,
more homicidal than Samuel Beckett, but it's still an absurdist.
Yeah, and then you have Dr. Manhattan, who's the purest materialist. Like actually, like the purest materialist.
Oh yeah, literally like the smallest fucking atoms matter more than your entire race.
And who would be the perfect nihilist?
I mean, I made the argument that was Rorschach because
I would say no.
Mainly because his chapter is named after the Abyss quote. Yeah, and he basically says like I looked up into the smoke, like past in the darkness of the sky, past the smoke filled with human fat, and God was not there. It's not him that butchers the children; it is us.
Hey yo.
You can change the battery in my headset. 1 second.
Well, hold up. Like, okay, so is he?
Oh, what? Hmm?
Hold up. Is he a nihilist or is he an absolutist?
I think
isn't he a moral absolutist?
I think so too. Like that might also be the case because he is like literally it's his mask. Everything is black and white to him. The smallest wrong,
right.
needs to be punished. The most evil has to be dealt with.
Speaking of evil,
why he?
Evil.
Oh yeah. Man, I wish I had a better class of villain, but
Aldereth, we should totally talk this later, though.
Yeah.
Because I love Watchmen.
Speaking of evil,
is one of my favorite things ever.
Watchmen is a very good comic book. I'm so glad I signed up for graphic novels, and I just realized I should probably finish the last book in our series before my Amazon comics thing just tried to charge me. Because the last graphic novel we were supposed to read is Saga, but I didn't finish it.
Never read it.
Go potty mouth.
Interesting. It's sci-fi plus fantasy, but we can talk about that later.
Okay.
yeah. Speaking of evil,
Sorry, Dad.
Where are we?
everyone in roll 20.
I will be.
Yep.
Sorry.
Just Mr. Triss.
Just need to turn hardware acceleration back on.
I'm making ramen for dinner.
Ooh.
Well,
Yes.
all right. Last session, you had yoinked a undead individual being controlled by Vagos, and you brought him into your employ, at least for the time being. And then you got some information that you needed from him, and then you deaded him, re-deaded him. Now you're on a boat. Not like the song, but you are on a boat.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What song?
I'm on a boat.
I'm glad that Zim knew what I was laughing about.
It's a
Now we're gonna sail.
yeah, sail.
Is it the lonely hour?
Okay.
I'm low on boat jokes. Sorry.
They're both songs.
Yeah, sorry, but this comedy tree is about to sink.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of sinking. Okay,
Oh,
so
we're on the joke boat?
you're definitely on your. I believe you chose. Was it the sailing ship or the long ship? I couldn't remember.
I think it's the sailing ship.
Oh no, whatever the biggest one was.
Yeah, I think the highest you could go is the sailing ship, which I believe is 100 feet in length and 20 feet wide. It's either 100 or 120.
believe
But
it was 100.
regardless,
But-
a particularly beefy ship to make your way across Firewater Inlet. I had described that the air was a bit warmer than usual after setting sail from Gwyn. And you guys have been on the water for about a few hours now. And the nighttime is definitely in its peak form, and the only light that you do have is coming from the moon above. And if you do have, there are some lanterns on the ship as well that you can light up. So, you recall from last session that you were given information that you should head to House Incabulos, because that's apparently where you might be able to find more information or even the answers to or about some of the issues that Gwyn has been plagued with for many, many years now.
Damn.
Yes, you had wondered why people would disappear and then come back and then disappear again and then come back. And after asking the mayor and his assistant the information that you sought out, they weren't able to really give you too much other than, of course, after Jane, yoinked one of the undead individuals and got information. And I did tell you that across the way in the Dead Ranges past Lake Scald is high above that on a mountain slope known as the Scalded Caps is House Incabulos, and that is where I won't say the deity of death resides, but certainly a cult maybe, or some kind of organization or following of said individual.
Former cult.
Correct. So you are adrift on the sea. Who is navigating?
Kill.
Yeah, killed.
I am.
All right.
Somebody took the
I took control because I have the ability to gain a
Yeah.
proficiency of a tool.
Yes. So
proficient.
for the first few hours, we won't have you roll anything because the seas are calm. But the Shatterstorm, as you'll be reminded, is following you. If you all would roll me just a quick perception check, as the Shatterstorm kind of melds and blends in with the backdrop of the night sky, so it's tough to see where exactly its borders are, but I will give you an idea if you pass your check.
A 9 totally passes, right?
24.
Yeah, I mean, a 9, you see night. You see nighttime. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
You may see some crackles of energy from the Shatterstorm, but nothing indicating where its actual range or spread.
I'm back.
Okay. Jane, go ahead and roll me a perception, just real quick. And I need to get my dice out, so give me a second here. I have 2 d20s that I will be rolling tonight. One is the dark and one is the light. Okay.
Fun. Sorry, give me 1 second. It's not loading.
Well, I'm sorry for your computer. Stop watching porn.
What am I supposed to do with my pastime? No. Chill.
Okay. Let me get...
Perception, you said?
Yes, please, while I roll something here. On the side. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well, you remember that when you were at Gwyn, it was raining. And just after you set sail, it did briefly stop raining. But now you're starting to feel, once again, the drops coming down. A couple hit your forehead. Starts off kind of light. And then eventually it turns into a downpour. Let me get
And that's bad.
a little bit of
Probably.
rolling thunder in the background sounds off. And you look behind you, and the Shatterstorm, well, at least you look behind you, and out of all of you, Keltree, you're the only person that sees this. The storm is not only close to you, but it is actively growing. You can see wisps of black build upon the outskirts of the storm cloud. And it's almost metastasizing. It's like eating itself, getting larger. And the crackling energy that shoots down from the cloud and touches the ocean, you can see there's quite noticeable force that is included now.
Kelty is looking at the Shadow Storm. And the first thought is, damn. Done.
I don't know if
That's
you've...
big and that's scary.
I
And
don't
then
know.
his second thought is, I wonder if we can use that to our advantage. How?
Have any of you actually seen videos or at least witnessed what happens to water when lightning strikes it?
No, I imagine it's dope as shit.
It essentially
Oh, wow.
boils instantly, and there's an explosive effect.
Yep. Dope as shit. Like I said.
Yay! That wouldn't really affect you unless you're in the immediate area of that. Right?
Correct. Yeah, correct. Though I will say, with the sheer size of the storm, as well as the bolts and the arcing capabilities of these bolts, you've been watching it for a while now during your travels, and the interconnectivity of it all, it's actually kind of terrifying. And when one lightning bolt drops down, usually several others are connected to it, and they hit elsewhere.
Keltree is thinking about it. You know, we've been on the water for how long now?
Probably about 5 or so hours.
Does it seem like it's gaining on us?
Well, judging by the fact that the wind is blowing, excuse me, in your face, and it is helping your retreat from the storm because it's pushing the sails, but it also is helping the storm. So it is gaining on you because it's lighter.
Damn. All right. I had a thought maybe like we could get the Incabulos and have like miniature artillery and raining down on it while we're fucking shit up.
Now, if you can somehow outpace it, you might be okay. But as of right now, if you don't do something, either drastic or in some kind of maneuverable way, it will catch up to you.
I have nothing.
Okay, wait, are we in the storm right now, or is it just behind us?
It's like right behind you, but see, the thing about the shatter storms that you guys have also noticed throughout the game is that it tends to draw in weather in general. It's not necessarily just the shatter storm, it's other inclement weather like rain and thundering and tornadoes in some extreme cases and hurricanes and others.
I have a hypothetical, right?
Hmm?
If we could, like, possibly, maybe, put a water elemental in the water, could it, like, push the boat? Possibly more than one?
I do know that there are spells also that Who just left?
It was
Play
Clayton.
Dude
She just
joined,
popped
and then
in.
Oh, okay. I do know that there are spells generally that can help you in this situation. For example, yeah, you could theoretically use an elemental. I don't know. You would probably need a somewhat large one.
Do you
to-
mean
Strong one.
like a 5th level conjure elemental?
Fifth level would be
Could
pretty.
I-
Go ahead.
Could I make a? This is a really stupid idea. Could I make a argument that if I casted gaseous form and just started running into the sail as quickly as possible, that
What's
could
your-
help us out?
Hang on.
What's your
Do you,
speed and gaseous form?
you would have to be able to outpace the boat itself to do that.
Yeah.
Fair
What?
If
The
like
wind's
10
already
feet-
in our favor, so you'd also get
Yeah,
like,
Like what?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Do you
But like,
go ahead?
how many? How fast did?
10
It's just a
feet.
question of like
It's
how.
bad. It's bad.
Oh, 10 feet. Yeah, you'd be left behind.
True.
I would have said that's kind of what was going to be my next question is like, do you retain your mass or your weight or anything like that?
No, you just become a gaseous cloud. It was again like very stupid. I was wondering if I could make that, but no, there's no way. I'm trying to think of like my spells to use, but I don't have a lot of like.
Yeah.
This is a wizard's job. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could get a water elemental, the challenge rating 5,
I
that
what's
could
your
just kind
strength?
of push it.
what's
Where's
you
the
know?
spell? What-
Conjure elemental.
conjure elemental? Yeah.
I'm trying to find the 2014 version or the Tasha version, whatever you're using.
Here, I'll post the description.
Gotcha. Call for the choosing if it's yeah. Element challenge 5. For example, so yeah. Okay. Element is friendly to you. Casting time 1 minute. It's all right. Defense. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Caution
gonna
is
have to go to
broken.
We're gonna have to go to the bestiary for that.
When you cast this, yeah. What's can you tell me its strength?
Nope.
He's got to grab an elemental of challenge rating 5 or lower.
Let me look. Yeah. What kind of? So you're choosing water elemental, which I believe is
Strength 18.
18. All right. You know what? I like that. I like that use. Let's do that.
All right, bet.
So you
I
take
will
1
not
minute.
talk to anybody, and I will just cast this.
Yeah, you guys see Jane just stop really paying attention to anyone else. Just where do you do this? Do you just go right where everyone is, or
I
do
go
you
on
go
like
somewhere else?
I go on like the side of the boat. Like I watch, like on the top, looking out over the water, and I cast it like in the middle of the water.
Okay, perfect. Well, after a minute or so, what's everyone doing while he does that?
I was gonna say, I think I might have a thing that may also help that even more. Enlarge, reduce.
Oh, you're gonna enlarge the elemental.
Yeah.
And it's already a large creature, right?
Actually, that's pretty
So-
badass. It would become huge.
That would make it, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
we-
Only
badass.
for a
I
minute
like that.
though, right?
Yeah, up to a
Mm.
minute, but it
Yeah.
helps move things quicker
I'll be-
than that minute.
I'll be right back. Family's calling me.
So I would think of it like this: the bigger the creature or the object producing the force, the greater the force. So think of it like a tide that's just built, and it pushes you, and it just keeps going because water, all that energy has to go somewhere, right?
hmm
Plus, the storms are starting to pick up the waves. So this will
Okay with
definitely
that?
help.
You okay with that, Pete? Making this thing bigger?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll do it.
Now, I can't remember the exact specifics behind the size increase and what it does to your strength. Is it plus 2? I think it's plus 2 or 4. Let me see.
Or I prop it up.
Oh, it doesn't provide a
Yeah.
strength bonus. Okay.
That does give it advantage on all the sides.
I would also say this. It does affect its carrying capacity, though.
Yep.
So it can carry more weight, and therefore I could translate that to just pushing more weight, meaning the boat.
Yep.
I'll take that.
And it can have like extra weight because it's like water in water, you know.
All right. Would you like to roll the water elementals? And essentially, this thing bursts out of the water. You see, it's a vaguely humanoid form. For arms, it has these billowing tendrils of just formed water. They look like tentacles almost, just kind of nubs at the end, but long and wavy. And then its head is just, it's kind of pointed, but you can see wave breaks that look like eyes. And it's awaiting your command.
Push us. We must go fast.
Okay. And you see it dive quickly into the water, and the turmoil kind of approaches the back of the ship, and you see and feel the back of the ship lift up. You can hear the creak in the wood.
I get advantage, right?
Yep,
Yes,
strength
go ahead
roll.
and...
Back.
Oh, dear lord.
Wow.
So what's its bonus?
It's not going to be much. Oh, for strength. Let's see. That's going to be...
That's a natural +4.
Yeah. And then its strength, you said, was 18, so yeah, that's 4. And then I think what I will do... just go ahead and roll. Add +4. Or, sorry, it'll be 12 for the first roll.
Yeah, 12 and then 6, so... You know.
Okay. 12. Decent enough, I guess. We'll see. You can definitely feel a change in your speed. You're not sure how much. Because it's too dark out and it's too tumultuous.
Okay.
Alright. Anything else from anybody before we potentially get into some craziness?
I'm giving people new ink if they want it.
New.
Kelty doesn't trust you right now.
Keltry doesn't trust you.
Hmm.
I'm giving. I have a couple more spells, so I want to try to give people new ink for interesting spells.
Mine is still probably the best one for me.
True. Can I show you the one that I'm thinking of to give you a Keltry before you decide?
Ooh. Man, honestly,
That's
that
what
does
I
sound good.
have.
You know what? That does. Honestly, it sounds like some shit that I'm To Keltry, that sounds like some shit that Rowan would cast.
It's stealth though, isn't it, Match?
Yes, but here's the thing. So I have an invocation that allows me to tattoo my spells onto people.
Oh.
Can you only choose one? Like, is it like a different spell for each person? Because that's the one
Yes,
you have on me right
use-
now.
Is that the one I have on you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. Then I will give Keltry this one.
See.
Yeah, I'll
Hey.
give Keltry this one.
Get over here. I'm tattooing you.
5th level slot,
Hmm.
so it's 2d8 radiant damage. Every attack.
Or cold.
Or necrotic.
Wow.
Is that
Probably shouldn't do necrotic.
John,
Can I get like
Sure,
a?
I'll take it.
what do you want, Keltry?
I'm thinking like persuasion, because like, again, it's still within the week that he saw you pop out of a dude.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And you've been getting sketchy.
Hmm?
Yeah, you've been getting sketchy. I'm just kidding.
Getting kind of sketchy. Oh
Mhm.
shit.
I think it's lovely.
Kelcher is
Alright.
not PC 25 stubborn. He'll take the tat.
I'll take the tat.
So I can do up to 5 people. So you have your same tat. You have this new tat.
I'll take a tat.
You'll take a tat. I think you'll like my tat.
Yeah, can you do it miniature though? Because I don't have much canvas to work with.
Does he have
Oh,
to
no, you're
give
fine.
tit for tat?
I was about to say.
God, I hate you all. I hate you all.
I'm sorry.
Here.
How,
Low
How can you
hanging
hate-
fruit.
Planar
how can you hate
binding.
dad jokes when you're a dad? Come on now.
Hey, I don't think I want that one. Or maybe.
Planar binding's pretty nice.
And
Yeah.
you always get a buddy now, so you can take that water elemental and say, "Hey, you're staying."
Yeah.
How does the tattooing work? Is the spell just?
It's used and then it disappears, right?
Yeah, let me. It's been a while since I've actually posted, so let's do this. So I inscribe on the flesh a creature with Warlock spell first level higher. I no longer have the spell available for me, and once during my turn, I can use my bonus action to force you to use your reaction immediately.
So it's a big old, almost like a, you have to do this.
Yeah, so how I've been flavoring it is that from your tattoo, like a mouth appears, of Keel's mouth, and she casts the spell out of your skin.
Okay.
Busted.
Sure, I'll take planar binding. Why not?
Okay.
It
Well, we
just
can cast it.
erupts.
So
It's
I can
spell,
just cast that now, or
It's a-
how does that?
I
No,
force you to cast
he-
it.
You for
You
okay,
cast
so
it.
it's just something you force. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, he's a face hugger implanting the xenomorph in you, and you just, that's how you produce a spell.
And so this is just a way to give more concentration spells out to people that don't have spells. So because I think half the spells I just give out are concentration.
Oh, it is concentration.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
No, my binding isn't, but all the other 3 I did just give are all
Oh,
concentration.
okay, good. Because I was gonna say I have concentrating that I need to do.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wouldn't give you a concentration spell.
No concentration for you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, guys. I like this. Giving each other
Think you mean
tats.
okay, gang.
It's all right.
What real sailors do.
That's right. So, you're enjoying giving each other tattoos and, did we? Sorry, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say Kelcher's not really enjoying it. He's still very suspicious, but he's seeing Zara do it, and Zara was the one who
Zara-
shared an suspicion. So it's
No, Zara didn't do it. She still has hers.
Would you like to
From
maybe,
long ago.
do you have anything you'd like to do for a
Say-
check
I mean,
that might
20
tell you better about what he's doing, or Keel's doing?
no, because Kelchi doesn't have Arcana, so he.
I
no
would
matter
actually-
What,
I
he
would-
doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
I wouldn't mind rolling Arcana to see what this tattoo is
Yeah, no,
truly
it's-
about.
Sure.
Zara just still
Oh,
has the
fuck.
one that Keel did, like long time ago.
Okay. Actually, Jane, as a magical practitioner yourself, you know all about this stuff. This stuff was perfected actually many centuries ago, at least in the lore of Phalorian, from a particularly well-known arcane scholar that also you've heard about in this game and in the lore. And his name is Malamet. He is a scribe.
Interesting. Okay.
So one of the things he became very well known for was instilling power into brief and somewhat temporary glyphs like this, stuff that you can impart onto either objects or the skin of someone else. Am I
Oh, like
correct in that? You can put it
substitute
basically
for
anywhere, like an
scrolls.
arcane mark match?
Yeah, basically, I can put it on any person I want as long as they consent. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's essentially like just a fancy scroll on the skin.
Yes.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
there's no
Some
better
of them that-
parchment. Yeah. So you would know this to be legit stuff, though it is often considered to be taboo in the arcane world because it's looked down upon when you use others for spells such as this, because it is essentially forcing someone to do something against their will.
I mean, they
So,
have to consent to it, but
tech-
yeah.
Technically, if someone consented to a tattoo without them knowing it's a magical tattoo,
Yes.
Well,
could, in theory, make them cast a deadly spell in a small room with a bunch of people you don't like.
the other
But ignorance does not. I don't think that would work because even if they consent to a tattoo, that's not full consent.
here's the thing. There's a loophole in this description. Literally, it tells you that he can give it to you through consent, but that spell can be used at any time. And what if it's at a time that you don't consent?
Exactly. So yeah, no, it's like it's like I get consent halfway through. You hope I do what you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like someone giving you a somewhat false promise.
Yeah. I might keep
So would the creature be under my control or
it would be
Match's
under it
control?
would be as if you casted the spell.
Correct.
Okay.
It can get weird with
I
it.
do have to realize I never put in my battle master maneuvers. Give me a minute.
I would recommend, judging by the way this is going, ladies and gentlemen,
Whoa, what does that mean?
that
Combat?
you all take a much needed rest.
We're I'm at full
Because need I remind you that there are centuries and eons of Phalorian lore that all include certain things that are far older than you or anything else you've ever known.
Do we
How
need
long-
one though? I feel like
How
we
long
haven't
have we been on the
done-
ship for again?
I definitely need a rest because I just used all my spell slots.
And it's about
Alright,
night
fair
at
enough.
this point.
All right, sure, but at the same time, VC text.
How long have we been on the ship for?
About 5 or so hours.
Can I say that I did my long rest then because I'm an elf and I only need 4 hours?
Yes.
So while
Oh.
everybody else was getting tatted, I was sleeping.
No,
Yes.
that was still 4, but you still need the full 8.
It doesn't say that.
Right.
Don't worry, I'm not a dick. I'm not going to say, hey, you're getting attacked. But we can have you
Hey,
do
you're
your
getting
long
attacked.
rest, and then
After resting in this way, the 4 hours, you gain the same benefit that a human does of 8 hours of sleep.
okay.
So I only need 4 hours. Same as Keltree too, I think.
So I think everyone gets tatted.
Do
Yeah,
I need a
and
full
then,
8 hours?
Everybody has cat now, yes.
Fairy, do you? Why don't you look at your?
I don't know.
Does it say anything
I
about
don't. I doubt
rest?
I have.
Fairies
as
have
some-
no rest.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, as somebody who played
I
a
feel
fairy
like they
West
do, yeah.
Marches, they have just regular
Yeah,
rest.
they, as somebody. Oh, yeah, no, me too. Yeah, I played. We both played fairies.
It's like a tiny little fly sleeping.
I only 6.
Him. Okay. Then who's navigating the ship while people are sleeping?
I am. I don't need to sleep.
Okay, I like it. Very good.
Look at this guy. Oh, I don't need to sleep. My elemental only does last an hour, by the way, so we only get a temporary speed boost.
So, as everyone is getting their rest, and Keel is not. Keel, you're at the helm of the ship. Sid, what are you doing? I know you don't technically need rest.
Yeah, he's probably still staying up deck, just motionless, with one of his K.
Okay. Keel, you're navigating, and there's this tickle at the back of your brain. There's someone here with you.
I sigh and yes.
I don't know why you insist on running.
If I'm correct, I think I'm walking right towards you, so I'm not running anywhere. I'm keeping an eye on them, like I promised.
And you just kind of go ahead and roll me a quick wisdom save. Oh
Natural one.
boy. Let me roll something here.
Keltree about to be proven right.
Keel, you happen to glance over to your right, and you remember that the area around Moorgrave Lighthouse, specifically for a couple, maybe like 1 to 1.5, 150 miles, is potentially crag area. And this is all a direct result of what happened when the Scalded Caps erupted. So you forgot. Or should I say, you kind of knew in the back of your head that they were there, but you just hear this voice say, I bet you can't navigate those safely. I dare you. And you feel your hands actually drift with the wheel in the direction of the crags.
God damn it.
Keel's gonna make us crash.
Damn you, Keel.
Sir, I'm not doing anything. Listen. If we get to if we get to the house, there's a possibility we could get something you needed.
I already have what I need.
I don't think you do. You need us. I'm pretty sure you need us, alive and well. And what better place to put us than right into the lair of one of your allies?
I have no allies.
Fair. If any of us die, I think your plans go slightly awry. I'm not sure.
Why don't you just accept it? It is inevitable. Death. It comes for all of you, in all forms. Wherever you go, I will find you. So you might as well just end it now. And you still feel like almost invisible hands holding yours, not necessarily guiding, but forcing them in the direction of the crags. And they're a good, maybe 5 clicks off, so you got some time.
Is Sid able to notice this is happening?
Sid, yeah, I mean, you want to roll me a perception? The storm's kind of thick. Oh my god!
You know what?
Real quick.
Wait.
Real quick, I said that. Go ahead.
I'll go use my inspiration.
Oh.
Okay.
You haven't used it yet.
I was gonna say, question. Like I said, I'm already at full health. I didn't think I need to rest.
Also, I said I was resting while everybody was getting tattoos.
Okay. Then you would probably
I
still be in the bottom of the... I don't know, would you be in the bottom of the ship, or...
Nah, I would
Probably,
come
but
up
can I-
once I woke up.
Go ahead, Keltry.
I would say probably, but we can still feel the ship like moving, right?
Yeah, you're definitely having no problems with moving.
Yeah, but like lifting to the side as we move,
Oh, like the hard
as we
turn,
change
yeah.
direction.
Roll me
Yeah.
a wisdom check.
Or just
I don't
perception.
know if
Straight
you would
wisdom, no
notice that.
Perception or wisdom, whatever you want to. Yeah, perception.
I feel like it'd be harder to notice that.
So, yeah, I think most, if not all of you, realize, even, Sid, you're at the top deck. You see everything happening. Keltri, Zara, Jane, did you want to roll for that?
I think Jane was sleeping.
I'm asleep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. Don't notice that. I'm definitely moving up there to kill.
If it
I'm
feels like
kinda
we're
running
taking like
upstairs.
a
Yeah.
hard turn, Kelchi's gonna go upstairs. I'm not sure if he's running.
Okay.
I'd like to roll another wisdom save as we are having this conversation.
Okay, I think I will allow that. So, Zara, you said you were awake. You're down in
Yep.
the bilge, or the area sort of underneath the top deck where, your quarters are.
I feel like I would have been awake already, especially if it's been like 5 hours that we were on there. It only takes me 4 hours to sleep. I would have already been awake for an hour.
What would you be doing?
I probably would not want to be in the rain, to be honest. So wherever people aren't sleeping, but there's no rain.
Okay. So maybe in like the hold down below. Sid, your top deck, and then Keltri, you would be awake. Where are you gonna be?
Yep, I'm ascending, but not with the same urgency as the rest of my party. It seems.
Okay.
Oh yeah, nah. I would feel the ship start to move. I've been really, and I will
that's the
remember
wrong way.
that. Yeah, and I will remember that Keel has been acting sketchy, and Keel is the one that is steering the ship, and I'm gonna be like, "Fuck," and just run upstairs.
Please tell me a 16 saves.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't.
Okay.
So one quick thing before we.
There's no chance I can argue Sid will have enough time to get close enough to kill for the aura protection to kick in.
You hear the voice in the back of your head. And he says, sorry, that wasn't him. I was just clearing my throat.
Do you need a Ricola?
Oh my God. He says, don't resist. It's inevitable. You can't escape it. And Sid, you notice that Keel has definitely turned you in a very wrong direction. You know the area too.
Her eyes are just completely glazed over.
Correct.
I would say go kind of rush and try to turn the wheel the other way.
All right, so you're running up to the wheel and trying to resist, or at least work against them. So roll me a strength check.
Athletics of peace.
Or athletics if you have, proficiency.
They're both.
No, Sid.
Okay,
No,
Sid.
that way.
So
Wouldn't
Sid,
it be opposing?
it would be an
It's a bit
opposing.
opposing.
Yeah, it would be opposing. So
Sid
Sid,
opposed hardcore.
Sid, even though at first there was a considerable strength working against you, you're able to yank the wheel in the other direction, back in the direction you were traveling, and you see that and feel the ship turn to the left and off course from hitting the crag. So if you can hold this direction, you should be able to clear them, but you still have some time to go. And it seems Keel is not herself.
No, Sid, you're going the wrong way. It's that way.
I get
That way.
a look that she's not possessed in a way.
All right, so what's everyone else doing at this point? Technically, it's not combat, so we're still going.
Well,
I'm definitely coming up and trying to see what the hell's going on.
I come up probably like 10 seconds after I'm Zara. So you go first.
Zara, immediately you
I'm
see
tumbling.
the glowing eyes of Sid up behind Keel, trying to resist her control of the wheel, and something's wrong.
We're
I'm
supposed
running
to
up.
go that way. It's that way. It's that way, Sid.
I'm running up and trying to like tackle Keel to the ground.
Let's see. Wait, I see Zara running up.
Probably.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, you would hear
Probably.
probably and see her. Yeah. What's your
Double
passive
check.
perception?
I'm not trying to
Give me-
stealth, so.
Okay, yeah. Then
13.
yeah, you're fine.
I was like, if I were trying to stealth, you wouldn't see me, but.
I was gonna say, go yell out, hold this wheel so I could try something on Keel.
I'll do it.
All right, so get in there and roll me a quick old athletics check if you have proficiency with it. If you do not, a strength check, please.
Oh shit, I should not be the one doing that. Fuck. Oh, okay.
Wow, all right.
They're
So,
good.
Zara, something about this moment summons a strength within you to, well, resist Keel's unnaturally strong arms right now. Keel, go ahead and just roll me a quick old strength check, please. But
No.
do me a favor.
Advantage.
No. What's your strength score?
-1.
Go ahead and roll that with a +4, please.
Got it, sir. So add 4 to this or add 5 to this.
Add 5 to this.
Okay. 10.
Wow. Okay. So, yeah, Keel's arms are bulging with strength, and though you are stronger, you're noticing the change in her, and the glossed over look that she has, the deer in the headlights look, if you will. And she's staring straight at these crags ahead.
That way. It's that way. We'll
Question.
sink that way. We'll sink that way.
Would I know if positive energy helped during this possession?
How to help her?
Yeah. 5 seconds thing at all?
How would you like to do that?
So I was gonna say, let's say, touching on my lay on hands, and then putting into 50 points of healing magic. So if nothing will happen, I still got the old, true and good, protection versus evil and good.
Okay. I would recommend to do the protection only because in the past you've seen that healing doesn't necessarily work on him specifically. Not Keel,
Yeah.
but Vagos.
Well,
In,
protection's an evil good.
in response, can hypnotized Keel cast a spell?
You gotta let go of the thing.
I thought she was already like yanked off of it.
She is yanked off of it.
No. Zara was helping us hold the thing. Sid let go. Zara was holding it. You're still holding it.
Oh, I thought you were taking. I guess I'm confused on what happened then. I
Okay.
thought that Keel was yanked off the thing already.
Keel,
So while
go ahead.
can hypnotize Keel cast a spell, seeing what's going on?
I was actually thinking because you failed your wisdom save that you would instead...
Can I tell you the spell before you make a decision?
Sure, go ahead. Are you messaging? Okay, yeah, you're messaging. I wasn't sure if... Ooh. Ooh. I'll take it. But then I want to do something if that doesn't work.
Okay. Sid, no. We have to turn that way.
Suggestion on Sid.
You
Oh.
son of a bitch.
No, technically.
Max, why are you better at sabotaging us than Vagos?
No.
What is Keltree doing?
I said he was like
Yeah.
10 seconds behind you.
You'd be
He's
coming up
casually
as
walking up the stairs.
I would cast this as you'd be coming up. I think with how time's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But take out. Sid was doing his thing first.
Yeah, I think this would be opposed.
So, yep.
Yeah.
So technically, obviously, Vagos is undead. So they're not attacking,
No.
but they can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Yeah.
on a new saving throw, so I now have advantage on the wisdom saving throws. Next saving throw.
Okay.
And now the suggestion.
So I think in response to the suggestion you're trying to do, Keel,
Would it make the course of action sound reasonable? Because he knows that would be crashing the ship, basically.
Sid, it's safer through that way.
But Sid knows better, doesn't he?
he
But why would suggestion be any different? It's an enchantment spell.
It is, but I think Sid's went off first, the protection from
Yeah,
evil
fair.
and good.
I
So
was gonna say the things on to kill. This is if the other operation, my spell force and kill spell on Sid, but Sid spell on kill goes.
Yeah. So right now, if I succeed the wisdom saving throw, and he gets possessed by the suggestion, we now have the exact opposite thing happening.
I mean, I think
Yeah, but you could just
I think
cancel the
Keltry's-
concentration.
Keltry's athletics is comparable to Sid, so we might be okay.
So do you want me to? So do we want a wisdom save with advantage, and then suggestion save?
I think we're going to go... Yeah, go ahead and do that, because that makes a little bit more sense narratively.
Yeah.
I'm
Plus
going to
3.
yell
Gee.
at. I'm gonna yell at Keltree to just like scream for Azarus. Since he's next to the door as he's coming through up. He's coming up.
Okay.
Oh, it's 16.
Anything?
16 technically.
Oh yeah, you're within a. Oh wait, that didn't save before. did it?
Well,
Yeah, let's save this time.
You're unfortunately not strong enough to resist the urge to completely defy all instinct. So, now the suggestion goes off.
Okay, what save was it again?
It's a wisdom saving throw spell save 18.
You all know
So-
the good thing about that match?
Why?
I have a natural plus 11 with a plus 4.
Wait, how do you have plus 11 to wisdom saves?
Wars.
Proficiency in wisdom.
Proficiency in wisdom. So
With protection.
we're level 5 now. So if you have how much do you have in wisdom? Oh wait, no, we have proficiency 5. How much do you have in wisdom?
3.
Okay, so that's 8. Where are you getting the other 3?
His aura.
Okay.
Right.
So go ahead and roll it.
That's crazy.
I think 6 is in lower.
Okay, so just
No, because it's the natural 11, then the 3 for my protection, and then a plus 1 for my cloak.
Wait, no.
how do
There's
you
no.
have-
There's no way you have. There's no way you have 11 before protection.
Do you have expertise somewhere? Because I know I have I have a
You
15
can't
to
have
stealth, a
expertise
13 to
in a-
perception.
In
Save.
saves, you can't. There's no way.
Oh, saves. I have a
Yeah.
10 in my dex.
Yeah, so do I. That's the maximum
Yeah.
you should have.
But without the proficiency, it's a level 6.
no, you should have proficiency because you're a paladin. But where are you getting 11 from?
That's just what it says on the sheet.
Do you have like a ring of protection or like something else?
Okay.
Because I have 11 strength, but like in like 11 strength save, but I have the lucky stone and I've
I'm
got
looking
the
to
ring.
hang on.
I have a plus 12 to my intelligence save.
How?
I have ring of protection and cloak of protection.
I am seeing
Yeah.
here that there's.
I've got 12 in con.
Let's look. Don't worry, I'm not being
Actually, hold
biased.
on,
I'm
is it-
just looking.
Wait. Does he have a plus 5 in wisdom?
Yes.
No.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah,
it's
then that
3.
makes sense.
I got plus 3.
Okay, so yeah, so plus 5 proficiency, that gives you to 8.
Like,
Yeah.
how many protection items do you have on yourself, my brother?
Got 1 protection.
Then that brings you up to 9.
Are you sure that you don't already have your aura already factored into your saves?
I wouldn't even know how to do that, to be honest.
It's not that hard.
You'd go to the cog and then you'd add
Yeah.
it to your save.
But yeah,
option.
no, there is no matter of fact that would ever give you that high of a wisdom save, unless you have like a couple more items.
I hadn't did anything to the saves with it.
Like I'm imagining like 8, and the other 3 is coming from the aura. Like you already have it built in, right?
Yeah, that have to be it.
I'm trying to see.
Oh wait, hold up.
Well, that's
Wait. There's something. Does a paladin have an ability to add their charisma modifier to wisdom saves?
Not
Probably
in
not.
14.
Okay,
No.
not 14.
Not
Okay.
14. Not
That's the
devotion.
Unless the she has the thing already added onto it. Because I didn't.
It must. It has to.
It might be that.
It has to.
This is very pedantic for a save. We know where he's.
Oh, hang on.
Like
Global
11 plus-
saving throw modifiers. You have that at
There it
3.
is. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, there you
It's just
go.
Let me
it's
check
just,
that.
yeah, there it is.
Middle,
There it is.
middle column of the cog. It's
Hold up,
about the
but
middle
still-
save options.
There's technically a like very small chance. There's a 30% chance he fails.
So I guess
Okay.
he just added it. I guess the sheet added it to it without me even knowing about it.
Huh.
I always just been adding it with the global save modifier over here on the side. See that's them?
Yeah.
That's
Interesting.
how I've always been doing it.
Huh. That's
Yeah.
that's
On a
interesting.
on a 6 or lower, he fails.
okay.
Sid, roll good. I take
Sorry
away
about
your
all
bad
that.
luck, my brother.
Yeah, at least it's still 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Hey, I'm checking out that stuff.
Dude, this is gonna be such a cool. Like, I'm sorry for doing this to you guys, but like, this is so cool narratively if he fails.
It's
don't
also
believe you
cool
will.
narratively if he succeeds because I got
Yep.
some
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, oh lord.
Wait, so did the +3 not get Keel to passing?
No, I already had 16 before. No, it didn't.
It did not.
Okay.
Trust me.
Oh wait, I thought I meant for like protection from good and evil. I'm confused.
Yeah,
Vagos,
we already did that. Yeah.
Vagos'
Right
DC
now.
is just a middle finger. Let's go!
go. Okay, so
Hmm.
21.
Okay.
Yeah, 21. Okay, so he succeeds.
I was looking. Well, I'm not going to tell you what I was looking for, but you succeed.
Well, it'd be my
Wait,
spell
see
save
on-
DC.
Suggestion.
Correct.
So yeah, I get up. I see struggling. I'll yell down below. Hey, Azareth, your girl is doing something.
Immediately, like maybe 2 seconds later, you hear and see him.
I'm not even. I'm not even there on the stairs. 2 seconds.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
running into the fray.
He's up there. He's at the top.
Okay. Good.
Hey,
Okay.
Help.
Hey, Zim, I've got something real shenanigans.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good.
I love
Okay, so-
shenanigans.
As a pugilist, I am able to end the charmed or frightened condition on myself as an action. Is there a way that I could, like some sort of check, to allow me to translate that to Keel by
Ooh.
giving her such a shock to her system that she mentally resets and Vagos' influence is not there?
I'll tell you what I want you
have
to
an
do.
idea.
I want you to do.
Yep.
Go up to Keel and do exactly as you said, but it's not going to work out. Sorry,
I'll
I'm
be right
eating
back.
I'm eating moon cheese. I don't know if anyone has ever had moon cheese.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's delicious, and it also gets stuck in the back of your throat if you don't chew it enough. But at the same time, yeah, do that, and then I'll show you what happens.
Okay, Keel, I'm very sorry for what's about to happen. I run up to her. Is she restrained at all?
Technically,
Because, like,
no.
Sid-
Okay. But Sid,
You're holding the wheel, Keel, but you're very strong, whereas Sid has got
I-
one side and then Zara's got the other.
Okay. He goes up. He puts
Hang on.
hands on both sides of her face. He's like, "Kill, kill! What are you doing? What are you doing?"
I'm trying to free us.
And as soon as she says that, I clap her ears. Like, hard as I can, like, double clap her ears. Because that, I have never had that done to me, but I've heard that really fucks you up.
Roll
It
me
does.
a D100. I want to see if something happens.
And Kelchi just screams, "Knock it off!" 48.
Moment. Huh. Interesting. You see Keel immediately turn towards you, swivel on her head, essentially. Just,
I mean, I'm holding her face, so.
yeah, she has a pretty good amount of strength, even in her neck, and she looks towards you with pretty glossy eyes and says, "It's too late for you. You escaped my grasp once before, haven't you, Keltree?"
Yes, I'm glad for the. Hold on, Al. I need to run it back. Al needs to practice this. And Kelchi goes, Vagos, decide to fuck with us yet again. And I clap her ears again.
This time,
It worked.
Hold.
you go to clap her ears, and it's almost as if time slows. It's like that moment that happens when you know that if you fail, this could mean doom. At least for you, Keltree. And as everything seems to just drop away and slow down, and things are frozen in the moment, you hear this voice in the back of your head. But it's not what you would expect it to be. You hear the voice of your mother.
Oh, God fucking damn it. I was just about to
Mommy
say.
issues
God,
strikes
like,
again.
God, I really hope Mom isn't trying to have a surprise meeting during this important crisis.
She's trying to have a surprise meeting during this important crisis.
God damn it, Mom.
I'm back.
Oh, probably my family died.
So
On who?
it's like you're frozen in time and you can't move your arms, but you can speak and you can see everything that's going on around you. But just out of nowhere, from the right side of your gaze, where you're looking a little bit past Keel towards the bow of the ship. The stern, the back. And you see just this silhouette of your mother hanging out by the back corner of the ship at the top deck. Just watching you.
Like,
And you can speak freely.
Miley, are you just gonna watch me clap my friend's ears again, or do you have any useful advice in this situation?
You hear through kind of this really weird stillness in the air. It's almost echoing her voice, but at the same time, it's distant. Even though it's right next to you, it feels distant. And You get the feeling that maybe she's not necessarily right next to you, but she's maybe projecting herself as well as her voice. You understand that the Keswick obviously have certain capabilities, and being in one place at one time is one of their specialties.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay. So you hear this voice, the very familiar voice of your mother, say, "You know, you can't solve everything with violence."
Yes, but guess what? That's what happens when you're on the streets for 80 years.
You've been on the streets your whole life, and that's metaphorically speaking.
I wasn't counting the 10 where I was actually living with you.
You've
You're
always
only 90
been
years
distant,
old.
Keltry.
Yeah, Keltry is 90. What?
He's
What
a
was that,
baby.
Miley?
She says, "You've always been distant, Keltry."
I was a child. I didn't know that I was being distant. And also, you want to talk about being distant? This is not the time for this conversation.
It's
This is a very
exactly
stressful
the time for this conversation. You don't understand, do you?
I really don't. I was planning on having this conversation with you, not in the middle of my friend being possessed.
You're all possessed. Don't you understand?
No, actually.
Come again?
You were dead, Keltry.
Yes, twice now.
He has some form of a hold on you. You all do. You've been this way ever since you picked up that shard back in the inn. He is slowly draining the life from you. Your existence. That's why it's so important that you don't give up and that you keep going. This is why I brought you back. This is why I endured a lifetime of not being with you, because you needed to learn. You needed to learn what it was like to lose and to grow dark inside. You had to be that person, don't you understand?
All Keltry has on his face is a slowly, like, more and more horrified look as he's getting the absolute worst news at the absolute worst time. And he's just looking at her with, I don't think he even says anything. I think for once, he's stunned into silence.
I said I was sorry for so much of it. It is never what I wanted. And when I first learned that you were the one that I had to bring into this horrible fate, I questioned everything. But my gifts, my visions of the Keswick, they instill a lot within you. And the first thing they teach you about is forgetting what you've done. Because it's all for the benefit of the future. It is not something I ever would have chose for you.
Keltry. Still horrified, but like his mom said, like what she learned by the Keltrick, the first thing she learned was forgetting. What Keltry learned first was violence, and then how to shake off being afraid to act. So, like, he takes a deep, meditative breath, just like Rowan taught him. Breathes out, and while still in this pose of about to rock Keel's shit, he goes, "I understand, Mother. As much as I can right now, I understand. But please know, all you are giving me is things to consider in a moment where I need actionable information. You want me to, well, you are telling me that simple violence will not work in
I'm
what I'm about
telling
to
you
do.
to save your friend and to stop
Yes.
at nothing to do so. That
And that
means
is what I'm... Mhm.
sometimes doing what you would not do otherwise.
I'm blinking at her.
You look
Are
back
you?
at yourself like about to like literally like blow her brains from her skull. Bitch.
Like Keltry is like ready to clap Keel's like ears, and he looks back at Keel, looks back at his mother, and is like, "Are you suggesting I kill her?"
She says, with a somewhat sad look on her face, "How can you kill that which is already dead?" And that's when she disappears, and suddenly everything springs back into action.
I think
You clap Keel on the side of the ears.
okay.
Do you want to at least maybe try and halt that, or I'm giving you the option here?
I think Keltry is in momentum, and in the milliseconds he has between his mother saying that and the time thing ends, at the speed of thought, do what you have to do. Bullshit, predestiny bullshit, alternate option, unconsciousness. He's gonna try to strangle Keel.
Oh my god.
Wait, does Keel need to breathe though?
No, Keel actually does not need to breathe.
So that's not
Keel
gonna
has
do
no
anything.
need for air. Keel has no need for air.
It's
That's not gonna do
it's just gonna
anything.
push his neck down.
At the
Oh,
It's like a rubber
Keltry
doll.
is-
Just.
Wait, hold on. We've been fighting undead all campaign. Okay, so bullshit, alternate option, unconscious, suffocate, undead, don't breathe.
Do you have some kind
Can I
of...
beat the shit out of Keel for non-lethal damage?
You know what? Why don't you go ahead and roll me just a
God.
D100 here, because something's
Another-
going on.
I think I still like Match's idea of one true love's kiss. I think you should lay a little smackaroo
don't-
on that.
Keltry has been so unhorny for Keel ever since he saw her drop Hunger of Adar when he had the freaking while he has his ghost vision.
You're
And he
not
saw all
into
them
tentacles.
people.
You're not into tentacles.
I'm not into tentacles. I'm not into chicks who can rip out their rib cages and be fine an hour later.
Keltree,
You can do whatever you want, and everything will be good later.
something within
No.
you surges out as you don't even know how or why you do this, but you raise your arm back above your head and go in for a punch.
Yep.
You can go ahead and roll just your basic attack.
All right. I know it says brass knuckles, but I'm still trying to go for non-lethal damage.
Yep.
29 to hit.
Okay. So because of your 30, there's something in your mind that is telling you that Keel needs a good reckoning right now with your fist.
Yeah, that's usually how most of Keltree's thought process goes.
Your arm swings in a much faster manner than usual, and you see black wisps of shadow emanating off of your arm.
Yeah. Also, just an important note. Just in case, like, I can, just in case of, like, let's say over-penetration spiritually.
All right.
I can beat on ghosts.
Nice.
Better than beat off ghosts.
You
I'm
know what?
sorry.
It depends on the ghost.
You know what? Keel's first time getting penetrated spiritually, of course.
I'm really sorry.
Y'all!
I'm really sorry.
Miner is in the call.
If I roll a crit on punching Keel, can I do like the Doctor Strange like punch like I'm a Vagos' spirit out of her?
I wasn't thinking there. Yeah, you can.
Yep.
Well, we'll see here.
I was
Yeah.
thinking there. Don't worry.
I'm very sorry. I did mark the stream as being okay for adults, so I guess I'm kind of not okay.
Oh, and also, if it matters at all, I can move her 5 feet back away from the steering wheel.
Okay.
I am still here, by the way, Zane.
Yes, I see you now. I'm just kidding.
To be fair, you have been pretty quiet, so like I can see kind of why he might have forgotten. But yeah,
I figured Jane would be more talkative at this point.
Jane is
Jane's
like eating.
asleep.
Jane's eating like potato chips.
How are you not-
No, Jane's just fucking asleep.
Jane is
I've
still
slept on
asleep.
top of it. I've slept in a head on top of a zombie's head for like 10 years.
How does that smell, might I ask?
I smell like brownies.
You get
always.
used to it after a while.
He
No,
prestidigitations
canonically,
the hat to smell like
No,
brownies.
okay, hold on. No, canonically, fairies have a distinct smell that they always smell like.
Perfume?
So I
true.
just always smell like fresh brownies.
Fresh brownies?
Yeah. Wait.
Or
Actually,
cookies,
that's
there's
true
one of
because
Okay.
my guy in West Marches, I think, smelled like sandalwood.
Mine was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but brownie?
Mine was, I think, chamomile.
Yeah, yours was chamomile. Yeah, it was sandalwood and chamomile. We were the worst tea.
Wow.
Let me check. Yeah, she smells like brownies. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
I was
So
going
the
with
hat
floral.
smells like the hat smells like brownies.
Well
I
then,
smell like tree bark. Like me personally, as a human.
Gross.
Keltree,
Depends on the
Nobody's ever
tree.
told me what I smell like. I just smell like shit sometimes.
Gross. Yeah.
Keltree, you said you're punching her with your moxie
Yep.
and with the crusher.
Moxie fueled fists. That just happens, and I'm pushing her back, like with the punch.
Is there any save against that?
Again, no
No.
save. It just
Okay.
happens. But again, non-lethal. Asterisk.
Are you fishing for crits?
Yeah, if you're fishing for crits,
should
I could.
Should I do a full round attack?
Do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Fucking fishing for crits. Pop.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Then wait, hold on. Hold on, I just
Those aren't fish.
Do I
they're
have-
plants.
do I have a bonus action? Like can I do 2 as a bonus action or just 1?
I mean, I would only treat the one punch as your action only because you're outside of combat.
Yeah. Okay, so just the 1 punch.
If he's
Well,
outside of
punch
combat,
ignore
does that
these
mean he
other
can
3.
do infinite punches?
As long as you're not in combat, you can punch the shit out of Keel if you wanted. Just each punch would be an attack. Because they're allowed to defend themselves, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I would have to spend Moxie to do an extra 2 attacks as a bonus action. I only get the 1 extra, so I guess
This guy ain't got no moxie.
only the first one. No, I got enough Moxie. I just don't want to spend it all.
He doesn't have any moxie.
We beat people responsibly.
No, we don't.
Parenting, beating people responsibly.
Wait, hold on.
Pretty accurate.
Anyway, so do we just want to count the first hit then, or do you?
Probably just the first hit for now, yeah. Now,
Okay.
in response...
So what happens when I punch Keel right in her face?
Well,
for
Keel,
max
go ahead and
damage?
roll me your standard wisdom save, please.
It's still with advantage.
Yep.
Because I still have that on me, and it's still at +3.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Well then.
Natural 20. But also, can I just say,
Did you
I
whisper it?
accidentally rolled it. I did whisper it. But can I also say you do, like, in your, like, wake up, you just keep punching me?
wake up. Yeah, what? No, hold on. I think Kelchi's plan was to render you unconscious. He doesn't know that you saved, so he's like, go to sleep.
Yeah, after the first punch, like, Cal.
Ow, ow, ow.
Can I roll perception? Well, I don't know. I have a 23 passive wisdom with perception.
Yeah.
Can I just say that I realized that she's no longer possessed?
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need to roll with a 23.
I'll dimension door out of there.
I was like, I could try and stop Kelchery.
Go ahead, Sid.
Let's say, does my 13 let me see that if Kale's still possessed?
Yeah, you guys are trying to pay attention to everything at this point because your senses are heightened, your adrenaline's going.
How many times do I punch her before I realize, oh, she's not possessed anymore?
Probably like...
4 times.
Yeah, I was going to say like 3 or 4 times.
Yep.
So that the
Damn,
fourth
Kelchi
time,
for...
I do dimension door, like, to the middle of the boat. Like, away from you guys.
So...
I still have my hand on the wheel.
At this point, there's a sort of stillness in the air, not so much wind, but there's a quell of your senses, and everything just kind of drops a little bit lower in tone, and everything just feels a little bit calmer. Almost like a tarp has been thrown over your heads and it's stopping some of the rain.
I guess I deserve that for slapping you earlier.
Real quick, character. Did you slap me? Or did you slap me?
Yes, I slapped you, getting you out of the shadow mode.
Sid,
Oh, yeah.
Sid, can you go ahead and roll me a deck save, please?
Gotta love roll reversal.
Yeah, okay. Oof.
Sid and everyone else around Sid. Who's standing near Sid?
That'd be just Keltree and Zeraphine. I dimension door away.
Okay. Sid, you're holding one end of the wheel. And... Yeah, you were holding one end of the wheel, just kind of resisting against Keel at the time, right?
I would go. No, Sid hands were completely off the wheel as he was doing the protection on Keel.
Oh, so it's just Zeraphine with her hands on the wheel.
Yep.
Okay. Sid, go ahead and roll me just a... oh, man. Go ahead and roll me one 1d100, please, because
Yeah,
this
okay.
is going to be interesting.
15.
Oh man,
It's
it
kinda
just
low
got
D100s.
interesting.
It wasn't already?
Oh no, it just
Oh,
got
God.
interesting. So, even amidst the rain, you see an arc of lightning streak down from the sky, and it's of a reddish color, and it strikes Sid right on the head. But Sid, it doesn't hurt. It feels good.
No.
Sid,
Like how good now?
you feel warm. You feel really warm, and everyone else around sees Sid start to glow hotter. His metal growing orange and deep and dark, getting much, much hotter.
Is this the same as what happened back in the plane of ice?
It's not dislike it.
Okay, so the second Sid realizes that, he jumps off the ship.
No, you're metal. You're gonna go down to the bottom.
No, because I got a spell prepared for this.
I do as well.
No, I got fly, and I got at least seven uses of it.
Oh my
How
god.
do you have 7 uses of fly?
3 level 3s, 3 level 4s, 1 level 5.
That's true. You can just
No,
continually cast it, yeah, as the time runs out.
Also, I have this if need be.
Sid, it sounds to me like you're doing so, and you realize what's happening is that your eternal flame is starting to brim and get ready to burst.
Yep.
And you know that that's a bad thing to do on a wooden ship.
Does anyone know what even worse, sir?
What's
Think
that?
out, it's magic paper.
It is magic paper, so if it burns,
probably-
you don't have anything left. In fact, I think that's how you destroy it, is it not?
I don't. It says the magic rules of thing slightly indestructible. I'm pretty sure this negates that thing by far.
This level of
Fire,
ether
also
and
negates
fire
it.
built up, yeah, will probably be able to destroy things. And you still don't know the extent of the power that you hold.
Yep, off the ship. Without a second thought.
Okay. I like that. You're good. You're acting in good intentions. In fact, I'm going to give you back that inspiration point because you're making a risk here. Well, this is actually perfect. And in fact, can I take a quick 5? I have to use the bathroom. And
Okay.
when I get back, we are going to conclude potentially the session with something monumental.
It works for me. My cat's trying to bite my microphone cord right now.
Oh no! Don't
Take
don't-
care of
don't
that.
cut
I'll
the
be
mic,
right back.
kitty cat. Don't cut. The
I'm
mic,
having a
kitty cat.
great I'm having a great sleep right now, guys.
You really are. You really are, though.
You know what? This is fairly canon though, because like, why would any of us take the time to go wake up somebody who just joined our
Right.
group?
Yeah.
We don't really have a vested interest yet.
Jane's gonna
I
come
also-
back. They're gonna be a Baylor on the fucking deck. Like, what the hell happened?
Oh, also, I've got to say
It's like
this.
that one meme where the guy walks in with a pizza and everything is on fire.
Jane is very used to shenanigans, so
Hey,
most
Jane-
likely we'll ignore it.
So, so you know the whole like phrase like "you punched me so hard you ranged my face."
Yeah.
That actually happened. Like Keel's face is actually like jumbled a little bit.
Honestly, Match.
Sorry, Keel.
Have you,
I
I'm gonna say,
guess.
Match, have you seen Mob Psycho?
I have seen Mob Psycho.
I was about to do the healing slap on you.
I-
Also,
that's
I love the
kinda
part
what I
you
was
did,
trying to-
Match.
That's kind of what I was trying to do, arguing for him up, shake it off to work on somebody else.
Yeah, I was just gonna rephrase that as like a dispel or remove curse,
Also-
but flat.
Also, I do need to say, like, my mom being like, violence isn't always the answer, and then immediately another minute later, like a minute later, yeah, you might just need to kill this bitch.
Yeah, violence isn't the answer. Okay, punches 4 times.
Violence isn't always the answer.
But
Yeah.
it usually
Sometimes
is.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
it's
And
not
also-
sometimes. It
don't
usually
hurt
is.
the
Also, what is
mental.
my mom expecting me to do? I'm a pugilist, multi-classed with fighter. There is
I leg-
nothing in my arsenal for a magical possession other
Dude,
than punch.
I'm
Oh.
not gonna lie. The second she said that, I was like, "Is Zim trying to like force a romance onto Keel and Keltree right now?"
My idea.
I'm still like confused on what the thing is. Like, oh yeah, I needed you to learn loss, like be on the streets and whatnot, and like okay, but how does any of that let me do anything magical? I'm-
think.
100% martial.
I feel like
Well,
more
to be honest, your
devastating
shadow ability. Yeah, your shadow ability is like you've seen the darkness of the world. You have this
Yeah, but-
horrible. You're literally edgelord the character.
Yeah, but I can't use that to like pull ghosts out of people, or in this case,
Yet.
master evil lich. Like,
Or
yeah,
you could pour the
Yes.
inner shadow of Kill out more.
yes, I'm gonna punch out Keel's shadow.
You do
I'm
not want to
sorry.
see Keel's inner shadow.
I mean, I don't think Kelchi wants to see his.
We've met yours. It's kind of scary.
Yep.
You know,
oh
fair.
yeah. In that session you want to hear, Kid did to count. Well, I didn't say it in the game, but Sid offered you some alcohol.
Yes.
I am
It's,
back. And I was listening,
Berry alcohol.
and you all seem to forget that Vagos was and technically still is a living person, and therefore he has a soul.
Yeah.
So he
Yes,
also
I
has a
know.
darkness you can call to.
Yeah, I know. I would love to call to it, but I don't know how.
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of.
Not
Listen,
yet.
if I could make Vagos' shadow strangle himself, I would love to do that.
Also,
I
can
just-
I say can we just talk about phrasing real quick? Where was the phrasing? What if Keltree has let his shadow go into Keel? No.
What?
Wait,
phrasing?
On the same
It,
Who
You
the
don't
hell
want
It
said
Phil's
also-
that?
shadow? Sorry?
I will
the hell
say, Al, it made it sound like you were going to say you were going to clap Gil's cheeks like 3 times.
Wow.
No, yeah.
The first time you did it, it really sounded like you were about to say, like, you had to think about it for a second. It felt like.
Just wow.
You're gonna watch me clap my friend's ears?
Yeah, I knew where the train track was heading. It was heading off a cliff. I had to divert it last second.
Oh,
Of course.
It's just like automatic, like clapping. It either means hands or it means cheeks. And this is a very specific context where it's like, no. It's a very
Oh my
you're
God.
clapping the ears because that shocks the fuck out of you.
Oh my God.
Well, the Finger of Death also does the same thing.
All right. So,
All right, back.
No, the
back
real
at lore.
romance is Sid Keel. Not gonna lie, that's the real
So-
romance.
Honestly,
it sounds like Keltree. Yeah, you're still kind of trying to do all that. And then, Sid, you
trying.
jump off the side of the ship.
Yep.
Kelchi trying to understand. I wasn't expecting the spotlight this episode.
Well, Sid,
Mm-hmm.
you dive into the water, and as the surface of the water rushes towards your face and your arms are outstretched and you pierce the surface, you just feel yourself kind of dip pretty far below the surface, and even you can feel it in your cold steel is just cold. It's very cold. Even for this area, it's kind of cold. But there's something else you kind of see too.
Mm-hmm.
What's your
Passive is 13.
okay? Just roll me a perception for the hell of it.
Yeah, okay. Now don't tell me there's a Leviathan in here. Oh,
There's
shit.
a Kraken in these waters.
Shit.
Um,
Oh,
so
shoot.
perception check. You just barely through the depths of the water in front of you. You notice that there's some shallow portions. Like there's probably bits of. It seems like maybe this area of the water around the dead ranges is more shallow than others, and if you were to go further, it would drop down significantly. But that's only because of the natural geographical formation of this area. But that's not quite what's drawing your attention. Somewhat close to you, maybe 300 feet away, there's an underwater plateau. And just at the edge of the plateau, kind of slightly hanging over it, almost dropping into the depths below, a darkened area that you can't quite see far enough into to even see the actual bottom of it. You can't help but notice that the area, the water around you is glowing purple.
Shit.
It's pretty valid response, I feel like.
You see a
with all.
gigantic burst of energy come out of, well, your pocket area. It just comes out. And
Isn't the
It-
shard with them?
yes,
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
the energy begins to float towards what appears to be a skeletal structure that's hanging over the edge of this cliff. It is quite large. Go ahead.
Skeletal structure. Skeletal.
Go ahead
okay.
and roll me just a quick little history check.
Am I
Them-
still-
Zip, you Sea of Thieves motherfucker. Are we about to have a skeleton boat battle?
Not
Am I
necessarily a
also-
boat.
Am
Sid,
I also still in exploding mode?
in the annals
I mean,
of
technically-
history, you remember reading about the ages long past when man wasn't quite fully adapted to this realm, and therefore other species held dominance. And you remember reading about creatures in the water known as leviathans that have since long passed
Let's go.
and
Wait, I
now
could
are being
possibly take control of it.
reanimated by the shard.
Yo, in theory, I could take control of this.
Hey Zim, can we get the boat instead?
No.
So basically, Ghost Leviathan Sim?
Ghost Leviathan, and that's where we're going to call it, guys.
Yo,
Guys,
guys,
in
This
theory,
was an
I could take
insane
control of it, right?
session. Oh my god.
you thought Steve. So we thought this was going to be a keel focused episode. Nah, it was a Keltry. Sorry, I mean a.
It's
Sid-focused
an everybody,
episode.
yeah.
And you thought we were going to go Sea of Thieves? Nah, fucking Subnautica in this bitch.
Yep.
Hey, Zim, how charismatic is a reanimated Leviathan?
Beyond the CR that you can control.
Can I give my thoughts on the end of this section?
Go ahead.
Section?
Yeah.
I love the immigrant song.
So I still have an idea. If I'm still going to explode, blow the skeleton.
You are still technically ready to explode, by the way, because the energy from the chaos storm has empowered you.
Oh shit, I forgot that could affect us internally too.
Which means Does it? I don't know if anybody caught this. I kind of laid it on there, maybe a little bit too smoothly, and maybe nobody picked up on it. But Vagos did say, "Why are you running?"
We know. I'm guessing he just wants us all to be nihilists and be like, all right, it's over, kill ourselves.
No.
So,
No. I mean,
I think he's saying.
why are you running?
Yeah, why is Keel running?
No. As if I am a person following you, saying, "Why are you running?"
He's in the shatter storm. He causes the shatter storms.
Okay. So he just wants to get on top of us, have another boss fight where we kick his ass again.
He wants to get on top of us.
I'm shit talking to Cope. Then.
And also
Not-
Zim.
What do we do with it?
Yeah, you are.
Were you pulling an old D&D role where the gods could take each other's domains?
Can I? Let's cast Nope upon him.
You may not cast nope. You may cast yes upon him.
Could I possibly?
I'm gonna
command
head out,
undead?
guys. I'm gonna put my kid to bed.
Okay.
No,
Zim, I'd like to cast yes. The answer is, can I kill this motherfucker?
Yes, you can.
Let's go.
Zim,
I'm a
is it
dumb
Bring
possible?
me that ass.
Is
What
it
is a
possible for me to
Leviathan?
use my command? It's like a big secret creature.
So I was mentioning, the Leviathan is they're just creatures that existed a long, 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 long time ago before anything else within recorded history, and these are things that have been sort of cataloged and discovered throughout the ages as really just hopefully extinct things, and they technically are, but of course the shard says no.
Yeah,
That's what-
okay. I just looked it up and they are. So what I was picturing is what it is, but I wasn't sure if I was wrong.
Nope,
Zim,
you guys
could
are
I
in for
possibly?
but we better be using.
Could I
Leviathan
possibly
tokens.
use command dead on it?
in this particular instance, because it's the shard, I shit you not, and I speak to you as DM to player in this particular setting and using the lore backing it. There is no possible way you can overcome essentially what is considered to be the entirety of souls and the wills of the souls behind them in the entire
Translation.
world.
No.
Someone else beat you to it.
The shard is all encompassing, all knowing. There's very little chance that you will ever overcome it.
I have a question. How long ago was the church in the city?
In
Like-
Christendom?
Right?
Yeah.
You mean like the whole
In-game.
scenario with Keel getting
Yeah.
kind of emerged from some dude and then they became
Mhm.
Keel? Yeah.
Probably a week or two.
As it
Ye-
has it been a week?
It's been about that, yeah. Definitely more than a week for
Yeah. Boys, we got pure radiance.
Boy, did you need
Oh,
a
yeah,
full
I've
week
got-
for your thing, Tristan?
I asked, yeah, because that's when I use pure radiance, and I can use it once a week.
Oh shit! If it was that long,
Sweet.
I got myself back too.
Yeah.
I know I have my stuff back too, but the problem is my stuff is, what is it? I call it shadow boxing. It's for like fighting a lot of people.
I don't have any of this fancy shit.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Jane's got to get some of that fancy shit, too.
But you want to know something?
Well,
interesting?
my
Yeah,
fancy
Huh?
thing. I have a fancy thing. It's a class ability, but I can't use it because of stupid lore.
Oh, no.
Wha- Stupid
It's
lore.
ours isn't a
Stupid
class
lore.
thing. Ours is something that
Yeah.
has to do with our souls or whatever like that.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I get that. I'm just saying, I'm salty. I can't command undead because the wording it specifies you can take from other wizards. but-
Don't you worry. Hey, if you're the Aether Whisper, then
I don't know what that means.
don't you worry. I will tell you once you're
Also,
in the
Yeah,
moment.
we each got our powers kind of at different times.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
also Peach. Technically,
I think I
he's
got
not a
mine
wizard.
while. I think I got mine while
I mean-
beating on a fucking giant. Go ahead.
You know what's
Yeah,
funny?
Technically, it
Sid,
is Vegas making this undead, isn't it?
Yeah, but he got like demigod powers right now.
You
yeah,
know,
he's
it's
not
like
like a wizard.
ridiculous though right now
Well, yeah.
is that Sid, you played right into his hands.
No, you want to know something even crazier? I just thought of.
What?
Sid's explosion. Imagine if he empowers that with the shard, even more.
Give him more oomph, like maybe fuel some extra soul power going into something.
I'm talking about
Sid's gonna-
atomic bomb.
Sid's
Oh.
gonna use like an atomic smite. There's just gonna be a big bubble from the ocean, and that's how we know that there was a monster down there.
The
So
hammer of
crazy,
dawn.
you using your inspiration made me realize I never used my inspiration either.
But now you know for next time.
Chilling there. I don't know
Did we
how
get
long
XP
ago we
from
got that.
this?
I will. You know what? I'll give everyone for a really cool sort of just driving the whole session and keeping things exciting. Let's go with 2,500 experience.
2,500. Let's go.
Somebody notify match.
All right,
So
here
now
you
we're
are.
at-
Nah.
Nah, let's not tell them until tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye
Alright,
bye.
So now we
Yeah.
should be
Okay,
at
okay.
2,500.
Yep.
I believe that is the case.
Yeah, 142,500.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'll see everyone next week. Or at least,
There you go.
let's try to actually maybe very tentative session next week, only because of the holidays coming up, and I'm not sure if people are going to be around or
Yeah.
I'm Arabic. I'm gonna be around.
I'm.
You mean you don't have Arabic Santa?
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh. No, fuck that Hallmark shit. We got Ramadan, and that changes. That changes every year. We don't need your damn calendars, white people.
Listen.
Next
I want to be
time,
invited
then,
to Ramadan.
we are having
I
a
mean-
lovely Leviathan battle, and it's going to be glorious. And this is going to be a monster in its lair. So I hope you're ready.
Not unless I
Yeah.
nuke it.
Also, Tristan, what you want to be invited to is like an Eid celebration. Ramadan is like the whole month where you fast. So unless you're cool with not eating for
I mean,
daylight hours,